Hey everybody, I just got word that my longtime friend Paul Salata passed away, and I had the pleasure of meeting Paul as a result covering the NFL draft since 2005. And if you ever had the pleasure of meeting him and by extension his daughter Melanie and his family, uh, your life's better for it. Paul is best known and will be talked about again and again and again through the coming days and tonight as the creator of Mr. Relevant and Relevant Week, celebrating the last person selected in the NFL draft, the Lozman, who received the Lozman Trophy and was the recipient of a fantastic parade and a beachfront party and feast from the Irrelevant Week friends and family in Newport Beach. And the dinner was just something else, okay? You haven't lived until you've seen Lee Steinberg present his contract to the Lozman and to be in a room full of warm, loving people who are there to share memories and have a great time in honor of not so much just the Lozman winner, the last person selected in the draft, but really Paul. I cannot remember a time that Paul, upon seeing me, didn't say just hi first. Some people, they wait for you, right? In other words, you have to say hi to them. Paul doesn't wait for you. Paul reaches out. And his family and Melanie is the same way. Um, these are some of the greatest people I've known. And they always just have something kind to say. And uh, they're just genuinely warm-hearted people. This hurts a lot because you don't want to think of, excuse me, damn it. You don't want to think of Paul as someone who died. I say this a lot about people, but it's really true for Paul. He lives on forever. And the reason I cry is because this is 2021. Yeah, 10 years ago was 2011. Still covering it. And then 2007 and 2006, Paul sat down with me and Bill Chackus, who I wish we were still friends, and I tried to repair that friendship. I'm not even sure to this day what happened, but whatever. Bill and I would cover the NFL draft as a great partnership, and we had this setup where we had a snowball mic, courtesy of Bill, and we had YouTube, and we had stream. We taken Ustream, which was one of the first, really the first scalable, cheaply scalable live stream. And Paul was right there. I remember Roger, commissioner, came by, and I said, Roger, you believe we set this up? There's 25 bucks. Goes, and Paul was right there with us. First guest talking about Relevant Week and the NFL and the greatness of the league. And in a way, with all the bad news about people and people implying that the NFL is not great and all that, no, this is. I'm delighted to tell you, although not under these circumstances, that the people covering the NFL couldn't be more wrong about the people who were involved in it. Paul was one of the great people. Not just good, Paul was great. And he was great because of his warm heart. His warm heart will never be forgotten by his friends, by everybody. Everybody. I mean, think about the Lozman Trophy. What does that celebrate? It celebrates the person who might normally feel, hey, they were the last person picked in the draft, and oh, that's not a great thing. Paul came along to say, hey, look, you were drafted. Doesn't matter if you're number one or the last one. You're great. You're in a great place, a great club. and we're going to celebrate you in a way that nobody else, even the number one pick, is celebrated. Number one pick doesn't even get a ticker tape parade in Newport Beach. Yeah, how about that, right? That's what Paul would bring. And they raise funds for charity. And that's how I met a person who's a great friend of mine to this day, Julie Bueller, who's just a wonderful person, as well as being hecka lovely and smart. And was kind enough to go to that doggone dinner with me. Julie, we had a lot of fun. I'll make a video of everything that we've done and put it together. It's just one of those things that hit you out of the blue. Rest in peace, Paul. I don't have to say rest in power, because when it comes to the heart, there's nobody more powerful.